Hi everyone, welcome to the second installment of Salt Your Bread. I'm so pleased to be here today, but before we get into the review, I just want to give my praise to the 90 something people that looked at my last video. Okay, I had no plans, I had nothing set up. Okay, I just whipped out my camera. I just wanted to do a nice review of what was going on with the chocolate there, and 90 something people looked at that content. I'm stoked with that. I thought I'd put it up and 10 people would look at it and I'd even be happy with that. So thank you so much for the 90 something people at time of recording that looked to that. I'm so happy with that. Now it's been quite a while since I did another review, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So today we're going to be reviewing the Kettle and ginger beer Bundaberg chip packet here. So I saw this probably about 2 weeks ago in the supermarket as a limited edition chip packet. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go. Bundaberg is one of those interesting drinks that I never really considered that would go into combination with chips. Okay, who would really think about it like that? But looking at the packet here, we've got a beautiful display of, what's going on, okay? I really like the colors here, and I don't know how well it's going to pick it up on the camera, but we've got this beautiful golden, yellow, orange there that really fits the ginger beer Bundaberg profile, okay? It is just immaculate. I really like the packaging, what's going on here. It is kept super simple, okay, and understandable to the customer. We've obviously got the ginger beer label there with the barrels. We've got a nice Bundaberg ginger beer there, of course, and we've got some chips as representation with looks like a decent amount of flavoring, okay? So I'm pretty interested to see how the combination between, I guess, sea salt chips, what Kettle's doing, and what Bundaberg brings to the table here, okay? In terms of the packaging, like I said, we've got our normal chips there. We've got some ginger there to obviously show it's ginger chips, okay, ginger beer chips, all right. I'll be interested to see if they're kind of ginger flavored salt chips or whether they're more have that kind of acidity that ginger beer holds as well, okay? So that'll be interesting there. And they're coming in Kettle's very standard chip form, okay? I do enjoy Kettle chips. I think that they're in an interesting stage in the market where they're kind of in the middle tier of chips, okay? And when I mean that, I mean in terms of price point and where they kind of position themselves, okay? When I'm looking for a chip, I think Kettle is more of a refined brand, okay? This particular packet came in at $6, okay? Now, what we're seeing with chip brands these days is $6 is pretty much the benchmark. $6.50, even $5.50, okay, is a benchmark for what chips are costing now, okay? 2-3 years ago, you would have got a decent packet of chips for maybe like $4.50, $5, okay? But now they've gone up $1, $1.50, $2.50, okay? Now, in terms of sizing here, we're coming in at 150 grams there, okay? Chip packets always weird like chocolate as well, okay? Chocolate's coming in at like 165, kind of that 180 mark, okay? This is coming in at a nice clean 150, which I really like. But it is slightly smaller than some of the other Kettle ranges, which, coming in at that kind of similar 165, 180 gram chip packet mark in terms of the grammage there, okay? Now, this is in a limited edition packet, so we do have to consider that they might be producing it in smaller quantities because I don't know how it's going to go, how well it's going to perform. I'm super interested. I think the packaging is great. I think the color that's being represented here is just amazing. They've done a really good job with the color choice there. Going on the rest of it, we've got the usual Kettle logo there, pretty standard with a nice black top to bottom here, which I really like that Kettle do that. I think it's nice and refined. I really like the color scheme that they got going there. They can really make the middle colors pop here. You've got the naturally crafted seal of approval by Kettle, and then you've also got a nice yellow and gold limited edition sticker here as well, okay, to match the color scheme here, okay? So let's get into it, all right? I'm just going to open it up. Yep, just normal chip packet opening, okay? Wow, that smells really like ginger beer, like a gingerbread biscuit you would open up. If you put a few gingerbread biscuits in a jar and you open it up, just that whiff of ginger coming out, that sweet ginger coming out there. This smells great. I'm really excited for this. Now, today, in terms of palate cleansers, to make sure that we're tasting this product true and how it is, I've just got some water. I wish I got some sea salt chips or something, but we're just drinking some nice filtered water today. Now, compared to a chocolate, we don't have any resealable packaging or anything like that, just your standard bag. Let's grab a chip. Okay, this looks like it's overcooked slightly, but looks like it's got a decent amount of flavour on there. Let's give it a try. Interesting. The good thing about Kettle is I like how they have such a defined crunch. I really like the texture of the chips that they make compared to something like a Smith's chips. I don't know, there's something about Kettle, they've got a real like definition in the chip. The texture's really there. I really like the crunch, okay, when you're eating it. Flavours. What's going on here? It tastes like an apple cider chip. It's got that ginger, it's got a little bit of acidity there, okay? It's not overpowering. In fact, it's probably a little bit underwhelming slightly. I don't know, as someone who enjoys these types of different chips, I really want to hit a flavour. I don't want kind of like a subtle ginger taste, okay? I think that's silly. Why wouldn't you jam pack it with flavour so that you really enjoy it? I'm a flavour person, okay? Like, it's a little bit underwhelming. Let's have a look. I've got a plate here. Okay, chuck a few chips on there. Okay, that's what they look like there. Okay, just a really standard chips there. Nothing too crazy. They do have that nice Kettle crunch that I was talking about previously. Yeah. The ginger beer is there. Okay, the ginger beer, it's there. Like, you can taste it. It's certainly there, but it's not like when I open up a nice fresh Bundaberg. You get that intense, and probably because of the bubbles and the fizz that goes into it, the intensity there really like exaggerates it. But in terms of the flavour, like, I want more. I'm looking for more here, and I'm not really finding it. I do like their crunch texture, but it's there, but it's just not enough. And it's quite underwhelming, to be honest. In terms of the flavour here, it's not as coated as it kind of makes it out to be on the packet, perhaps. There's really not much to say about this, to be completely honest. It just tastes like instead of having a ginger biscuit or a ginger cookie or something like that, it just tastes like it's in a chip form, but a lot less in terms of the ginger flavour there. It's just not doing it for me at all. Once again, I do give Kettle credit for the nice chip crunch, that definition it has. I just can't find that in basically any other chip, okay? I feel like it's got a nice crunch to it. As for the flavour, as for whether you should really pick this item up if you're shopping for a grocery, for your groceries and just want a nice snack or something, or relive a childhood memory of some sort, okay, when you used to drink ginger beer as a kid or something like that, or if you still do drink ginger beer, would you pick this up for that nostalgia? I wouldn't do it, okay? It's a limited edition chip, but it's not showing me much at all, okay? I just wouldn't go for this chip here, okay? In the pack, looks like there's lots of flavour. On the chip, there's not a lot of flavour going on. It's a subtle hit of ginger, that's it. There's not much going on. I'm a little bit disappointed. I do like how they went for that kind of acidic ginger flavour as opposed to like a sweet one. Obviously, you wouldn't really go for a sweet one in a chip. Probably not. But in comparison with the two, I do like how they went for that kind of ginger acidity there. Okay, not going for that sweetness. but the flavor's just not there. I'm just not enjoying this. For $6, 150 grams, I'm just better off picking a chip I like from the supermarket, not trying something like this. It's just not worth it. Really not worth your time at all, okay? It's an interesting experience trying the ginger acidity with a nice crunchy chip, but would you pick this up at the supermarket? I'm not going to do it. For me, this is a no. So, yeah, that's a review. Now, if you're one of the people watching, please chuck a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you even found this video, why you're here. Did you search up ginger beer, kettle chip collaboration? Like, how'd you find it here? How did 90 people find my other video? I'm actually more interested in how people are finding my content. This is all new to me. It's really interesting. Final review, do not pick up these ginger beer chips by Kettle, okay? These Bundaberg collaboration. I think it's really cool that Kettle, they don't have some crazy flavors at the moment, so I like how they're going into collaboration with another brand like this. I did kind of enjoy their native orange and mithril or something. I think it was mithril. Flavor that Kettle did, okay? I did kind of enjoy that, and maybe I'm thinking of doing a review on that as well. So I do like how they're bringing out different products, okay, to change up the chip market. Ginger beer, I thought would be an interesting one. Turns out it is interesting, but the flavor's not really doing it. I wouldn't pick this item up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And I hope you found this helpful. And please comment down below what you thought. Thank you.